time has come. This big nasty bastard of a figure is begging to be released. Darkseid. This deluxe DC Icons Darkseid figure is accompanied by his daughter, Grail. This duo was last seen in the DC New 52 continuity in the Darkseid War. I saw this figure in print and I didn't give a shit. Then I walked in the store and I saw it on the shelf and I had to have it. This figure is fucking gorgeous. Look at it. Look at Darkseid. He just oozes power. I can't wait to open this bad boy up. On the back of the package, we have this wave, which includes the Batgirl of Burnside Deluxe figure, the Darkseid and Grail Deluxe figure. Let's open up the Darkseid and Grail Deluxe figure. A chart of interchangeable parts for the Darkseid Deluxe figure. The Darkseid Deluxe figure. Darkseid presented here with 2 sets of interchangeable hands. His daughter Grail with 6 individual hands. 3 sets of interchangeable hands. A Omega poncho and a giant sickle axe looking thing. These are some great accessories. Removal of a secret panel reveals a rat's nest of wires that I must untangle before unboxing fully this Darkseid figure. But high on the smell of brand new plastic, I press onward. Free of entanglements. The inner tray is removed. This bad boy is itching to escape. But first, let's take a look at Grail. Here we have the Grail figure, looking totally badass. Standing here, holding her weapon of destruction. Axe scythe combo type thingy. This figure is highly detailed and absolutely gorgeous. A fantastic sculpt on the face of this figure, and great paint detail. Her lips pop, her eyes are blood red with rage. Gold details on the earrings, sculpted hair details. Look at the depth of detail in her hair. Not only that, she articulates well. Her head looks up fairly well as down a fair amount. She has a great head rotation as well as a generous amount of head pivot to convey emotion when posing. Details don't stop there as they continue down the neck to the necklace here and to the chest plate, which has multiple textures, fantastic sculpting, great paint detail from the gold trim to the red in the center. Really nice differentiations with the blue. Down to the hips, where these soft vinyl pieces represent her tunic. It's a separate piece that is attached to the figure. Also carries some great paint detail. Her torso is well articulated as well, with a diaphragm swivel and a waist crunch. Great detail on the armor, on the arms here, and fantastic articulation as her arms rotate up about that much, all the way around without hindrance. She has a bicep swivel. Fantastic female double jointed elbows, which we don't ever get on the Marvel Legends. Wrist articulation as well as tilt. Fantastic paint detail all the way down the arms to her fist hands. She is also packaged with interchangeable hands. Gripping hand and open hands. Hips spread very far, which is very nice. She has a mid-thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and well-articulated feet. Tilt up, point down, with a really nice ankle pivot. There have been some chipping on the paint around the feet, but other than that, very clean work up and down the legs of this figure. The armor really pops, and the gold is consistent throughout. Her weapon of destruction. Really nice sculpted pieces here. Some great paint detail. In a fashionista moment, you can remove Grail's head. Dress her in an Omega poncho. And replace Grail's head. Now she's ready for a night out on the town. But don't you dare break curfew. Because Daddy's waiting at home, and Daddy is a bad motherfucker. Here we have Darkseid staring into the palm of his hand, which is where the power lies. He is enormous, and he is deliciously detailed. Featuring minimal head rotation, but a little bit of head tilt. The sculpt on Darkseid's face is absolutely terrifying. From the cracks in his stone skin, to his individually sculpted teeth, and his Omega beam ready eyes. Great paint detail on the gold trim. Matches the Grail figure. Clean work all the way around. Darkseid's shoulders move out about 90 degrees, which are aided by his individually articulated shoulder pads. Single jointed ratcheted elbows. Interchangeable hands with a wrist rotation and tilt. Darkseid's diaphragm joint allows for both crunching and rotation, which is spectacular. He also has a waist crunch as well that is slightly hindered by this Omega piece right here. Soft vinyl sculpting on the belt piece all the way around. A separate piece attached to the figure. Great details. Nice battle scarring around the back of the neck there and on the back of the helmet. Darkseid's hip joints move out about yay far. He kicks forward fairly well and back a bit as well. Double jointed knees, boot rotation, and a nice ankle pivot. We don't get much ankle tilt forward or back. What Darkseid lacks in articulation, he makes up for in scale. This is him standing right next to his daughter Grail, who barely reaches where she came from. He dwarfs the Rhino Build-A-Figure and makes the Incredible Hulk look less than incredible. He makes Giant Man look like Ant-Man. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! Sit the fuck down! Many figures carry the name Icon. Many figures are described as deluxe. This figure is a deluxe figure of iconic proportions. Darkseid dwarves the rest of my collection, and I can't wait to see him displayed on my shelf.